Hello, everyone, and welcome to the NightThemedRave podcast. I am one of your hosts, Raven the Wraith. Just call me Raven, and I'm joined by our usuals, Monkey.
Hello everyone, my name is Lord and Monkey. I am, as usual, very wholesome, and I don't know if I'm glad to be here for this episode, but whatever, let's roll with it.
And Karma.
Hey everybody, I'm Karma, the stuffed one of these podcasts.
And we're also joined by two guests today.
That's right, tonight joining us on the casting couch are Izuki Umbra and Kiralyst.
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
Kira, introduce yourself really quick and shout out to any of your socials you want people to follow.
Alright, hey guys, what's up? I'm Kiralyst. I do streams, Kiralyst, Kiralyst, on Twitch pretty often. I'm also on YouTube, you can search me up there. I also do some music on there. Probably if you search up Kiralyst on YouTube, you'll find my music channel because that's a bit more popular, but I'm trying to grow both of them. Like I said, I stream very often. I'm a variety streamer, stream so many different games. Genshin is included, which is apparently today's episode theme, so that's gonna be exciting. And yeah, that's basically it, I guess.
All right, and Izuki, please introduce yourself and shout out to any socials you need.
Hello. My name is Izuki Umbra, which has already been said, but just to remind you in case you already forgot. I am a half fairy, half Shinigami VTuber. Right now I'm only streaming on Twitch, but maybe I'll branch out sometime soon. I don't know, we'll see. But in the meantime, if you want to keep up with me and what I'm doing, I am on Twitch, TikTok, and Twitter, and I guess technically YouTube, even though there's nothing there. All as Izuki Umbra.
Just say TikTok.
Yes, he also has a TikTok. As a
I
VTuber, you have to grow your brand.
I also have a TikTok, I also have a SoundCloud, I also have an Instagram, but like I mainly use Twitch.
Yeah.
Have I posted on my TikTok in the past like month and a half? No, but
Oh, I did.
it's
Let's
there.
go.
Good.
Guys, hit up my
gained
TikTok.
respect back.
And if anyone is watching this on YouTube, links will be in the description to probably their Twitters and their Twitch pages. And yes, as Kira mentioned, today's episode is going to be Genshin Impact, which only Kira has and a little bit Monkey has played.
Oh, fun.
I'm gonna let you know, Kira, I went as far as the Leo. I got as far as being like the Elder God thingies of Leo.
Oh, okay. So a decent amount of the way through.
I got to the first city and then stopped. I didn't consider that playing it.
I'm the bad boy here. I didn't do my homework. I almost made it to like the beginning city, but I really liked what I've seen so far.
Okay, so you did play it then.
I have. I've touched the game. I've done the
Whoa.
tutorial.
Crazy.
Better than me, I haven't even touched it. I haven't even touched the game.
But you did watch
Meanwhile,
a
I've been
20-minute video.
obsessively playing the game over for the past year. I'm I'm at AR 58, which is like 2 levels below the max level at the moment. Only 3 people I know personally has reached AR 58 out of like 50 people I've met. So yeah, I'm addicted. I mean, yeah, let's go.
Didn't it just hit a year too?
It did. Recently it hit a year, and that was interesting.
It also just won Mobile Game of the Year for someone.
Ah yes, Genshin
yeah.
Impact. Let's go.
Really quick, Monkey, you can't be both a moderator and a VIP.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I don't give a shit about my coins on this channel.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, so Kira knows the most about the game. And really quick, I actually never clarified. Kira's the one on the left, and Izuki's the one on the right, in case that wasn't obvious.
Yes.
I have
In case you couldn't tell who the Reaper was, the Shinigami was.
And if you're blind, there's a K on Kiralyst shirt.
Oh shit, that's right, I didn't even see that.
There's a K, and it also does say Kiralyst underneath it. It's kind of small, but yeah, that's me. What's up?
Yeah, here.
You can't see it, but under my clothes, I have my name tattooed in big letters.
Oh,
I
here we
promise
go.
This is
Yeah,
not a lie.
Yeah, femboy tattooed somewhere.
Not a femboy.
Yeah, hashtag not a femboy.
Oh god.
So, Genshin Impact. Let me see this real quick. Okay,
Yes, yes. I
We
may or
have
may not be playing it right
questions.
now.
good. Do you want me to start with my questions to him, Monkey, or do you want to just go off with
Sure.
yours? You want
I
me to
just
start with mine?
want to ask one.
Okay, go ahead.
From not at all to too much, how much money did you spend on that game?
Okay, so I have spent. Okay, so I've only missed a couple of months, but I have gotten the $5 monthly thing, basically every single month except for like probably the first couple of months and recently. Actually, I might renew it soon, but and so that's what, like 5 times 12, and then I bought the battle pass a couple times. I spent money on the game, not an absorbent, not an insane amount of money. I will say, not as much as like some people that I know. But I am not free to play. I cannot say that I'm free to play at all.
I'm at the too much side of the scale.
You've spent money on the game already?
Ah, fuck yeah, I've spent some money on that
Oh
game.
my
You have
gosh.
no fucking clue how much money I fucking poured into that game.
Jesus
Wait, what?
Christ.
Really?
Ouch.
I poured so much fucking money on gacha.
I can
It's not
say
even
for a
reason I'm
fact.
not a big fan of gacha games is because I can't really spend money on gacha games, so I'm always a free-to-play person.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
just can't get far enough with just free-to-play, so I just don't play.
I have played a lot of gacha games. I have a history of gacha games actually. Like I've played Azure Lane, Arc Knights, and just a bunch of other like really popular ones, and even some not so popular ones. I basically tried out a lot, or even almost all gacha games that you could think of right now. Some of which I stayed longer than others, like Arc Knights and Azure Lane. I've played over a year for both of them, and whatnot. But recently, I've just been playing Genshin. I kind of abandoned the other two.
Alright, now I
Yeah.
have to ask you, have you played the JoJo gacha games?
No, I have
They don't
not.
exist.
Damn it!
They
No,
don't
they
exist anymore.
don't exist anymore. Yeah, that's the key word anymore. There used to be 3
did
of
they?
them.
Oh snap! No, I didn't know that.
All of them were Japan exclusive, that's why.
That's probably why. Yeah, no. I have played some gacha games from Japan that are Japan exclusive, but most of the time I just like I'm like I'll just wait until it goes to global. So
Yeah.
if one of them doesn't go to global or doesn't catch my attention, I'm probably not gonna play it.
That's fair,
The
yeah.
only gacha game I still play is 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross.
Same. It's the only one I play like daily.
Hey, fuck yeah!
Yeah, Izuki
Hell
plays the
yeah.
shit out of it. He showed it on stream once. He has like
Yeah,
all
I
the
do.
characters.
Oh my
Basically.
gosh, really?
And I've
I don't
only
really
put
play-
like $20 into the game. Period.
Oh snap, that's pretty good.
How much-
I never really played like the gacha games that are based off of like anime, except for I played the Konosuba one for a little bit.
Yeah. same.
But
There's a
not for
Konosuba
a
gacha game?
long. Yeah, there's a Konosuba gacha game.
It's,
I
like,
actually really liked it,
relatively
but
new.
I don't
went
like the
back
gameplay,
to-
but I like the waifus, and I like the
Yeah.
I like the live 2D. It was unexpected but cool.
apparently in my first roll of the game, I got 2 of the best units in the game, so that's pretty pog. But like I never really went back into it, unfortunately. But I did play like a bunch of other ones that are like not based off of anime. So like actually the most recent one that I got into was Blue Archive. I really like that one, but I haven't touched it in a while. So
Cool.
anyways, yes, I'm a gacha nerd.
Sorry.
The moral of the story.
The only gacha game I play regularly is Marvel Strike Force.
I used to play that.
Yeah, I play it every day, at least twice a day. I have almost
me,
all
but
the
Genshin right now.
characters. Yeah, it's bad. I've spent maybe like $200 on the game, maybe a little
Oh,
less than
man.
that.
That
It's
was my
I,
7
Gacha
Deadly
is
Sins before
Discord
7
gacha.
Deadly Sins came along.
yeah, it's a good game
I
except
don't
for the
think it
gacha.
would be considered a gacha, but one I did play for a while was Sword Art Online Integral Factor. I don't think it would be considered gacha,
I think
but
I've
it did
heard
have
that.
gacha elements.
I think I've heard that game, but I never looked into it.
Okay. So first question I
I've
have.
gotten as far as floor 10.
Okay. Hey, Spiff, this is your episode. So,
Hi, Spiff.
Kira, I think the first thing I
Yes.
want to ask you
up?
is, have you played Breath of the Wild?
I did play Breath of the Wild. I actually pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it along with my Switch, and I played it on launch, and that was really fun.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being completely different, 10 being the exact same game, on a scale of 1 to 10, how similar do you think they are?
I did see the similarities between the two games. However, I believe that it's different enough for me to care more about Genshin than Breath of the Wild. I'll be honest, I prefer Genshin like a lot more than Breath of the Wild. In terms of similarities though, in terms of gameplay and whatnot, I would say it's kind of like, I'd say maybe a 6 or 7. There are a lot of aspects in the game that are similar, but the whole character, like the team aspect of it, just makes it so much more interesting in my opinion.
Okay. So, like a 3 or a 4?
Nah, I'd say like, it's more like, honestly, I'd probably say five. Like the fundamental aspect of like the controls of the game is extremely similar, and I did feel the similarities upon playing the game. But there are some aspects in there that are different enough for me to say, yeah, this is not the same game in the slightest, actually.
That was like the first thing that I got picking up the game was, besides the fact that it was on mobile and the other game is on Switch, there was some similarity there. And I looked at it and I immediately like saw that you could collect bugs and things, and I went, wait a minute.
I heard rumors sometimes that I think I heard rumors at some point that they were gonna put Genshin on Switch, but I might have been wrong.
There is a trailer. There is a trailer on the Nintendo eShop or the Nintendo website or whatever, on YouTube or whatever, that says it's gonna be on Switch. It's been a year. It's been like over a year.
I remember before I had a PC, I was like, oh, finally, I can try that game, and then it never showed up.
It
and
never
now I have
showed
a PC.
up. Yeah.
But yeah, I was just gonna say, the main similarity I saw between the games was...
When I first saw the trailers and I saw that it could be for Android, I thought about downloading it to play it for a little bit, but then it never came to Android, so I can't play it.
Wait, what do you mean? It's on Android?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I play it on my Android phone.
I think Karma is just a little brain lag today.
Can't play it.
Maybe your phone can.
It's not on my Android.
It's probably because your Android is so
It's not
old.
on either of my Androids.
Either way, though.
It's an Android. Android are stupid.
Back to what I was.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. Hey, Rap.
Whoa, hold on. I'm an Android user. I don't know about you. Hey, Raf, what's up?
Back to what I was saying before Karma interrupted me, not once but twice, thank you. The main similarities I saw between the game was the graphics. I thought they were extremely similar. And then, especially the grass, the way that it just looks is very similar. And then the fact that you can collect ingredients to then cook and, like, make items, I just saw that as being very Breath of the Wild. So my first thoughts was like, oh, this is like Breath of the Wild. Why would I play this instead of Breath of the Wild?
I wouldn't blame you, because I also thought that. I was like, because I played Breath of the Wild. I got bored of Breath of the Wild relatively quickly, I'll be honest. But then when I played this game, I'll be completely honest, one of the biggest reasons why I stuck with this game in the early days, are the waifus.
Waifus! That's why I'm most interested, if I'm being honest.
Cause just like I love the characters. I just really like the characters. And in Breath of the Wild, everyone is dead. Like there was no character to really bring me in except for like there's like the backstory in there. Yeah, there are also quality bros too. Just like the characters in general really drive me to the game. Even to this day, anytime they release a new character, I just really like seeing what's up with them. And every single time a new character releases, we get a storyline for that specific character. And it's just really fun to see the behind the scenes of each character and whatnot.
I need more Venties. Speaking
I love Venti.
There is a question that correlates directly into what you're talking about. My question, how many characters are there?
fuckload,
How many
a fuckload.
characters? Are you talking about characters you're able to play, or are you talking about
Yes.
characters that?
Playable.
Okay, let's do math, guys.
Well-
5 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So 5 times 8 is 40, 43 characters that you're able to play.
Do you get all of them through gacha? Or can you...
do get all of them through gacha. You can get all of them through gacha through multiple banners, but there are some 4-star characters that you could buy in the shop if you roll gacha enough, and then you get enough of the resources that you get that aren't the characters. You can possibly buy them in the shop as well, but you cannot get 5 stars through that method.
Right.
But yeah.
And then
Also,
I
there's
assume...
42 Genshin Impact characters, not 43.
Oh, 40,
Well,
43.
I was gonna
Oh.
say that you probably get at least... I know you get at least 2 of them through the tutorial. And then,
The
do you get
Traveler
any
and
others
then
through doing the
worst character in
story?
game.
Oh wait, I didn't. Traveler is not in here, so there's actually no. You're off by 2 because Ito and Goro just came out, like
Well,
yesterday.
Okay.
So
But-
there's actually 44.
Do you get any of them through progressing the main storyline, or do you
You
just
only
get 2
get.
of them?
You only get.
I think her name is
I'm just gonna
Amber?
list characters. You
Amber.
get Amber, you get Kaya, you get Lisa. Those 3 through story. Everyone, and you also get Noelle. You get Noelle through the. Well, actually, no, that's technically gacha, but like they give it to you for like
Yeah,
free.
your first roll you get Noel.
Your first roll is
guarantee
always the
Noelle.
same. Okay, then I consider that.
You
You get
guarantee
it. Yeah.
Noelle. And then I don't know. I don't think they're available now. But back then, there were some characters that you can get for free just by progressing through the game. Like you could get Zhang Ling and Barbara for free, but I don't think that's available anymore. So that's why I don't really count that. But yeah, there are some characters, and there are people online who are completely free to play that uses characters like Lisa, Kaya, Amber, and Noelle in their team, and they have progressed really far in the game. So it's not pay to win; it's pay to get waifus and husbandos.
Okay. My next question is, so from what I
Question for you,
understand is that when you roll a gacha, you have a chance to get either a character or a weapon.
Yes.
And is it only weapons, or can you get other things as well?
You in gacha you only get either weapons or characters. There's no other resources that you could get through gacha itself.
Okay, and then about how many weapons do you think there are in the game? Like 200, 100?
There's a bunch. I can't even give you like a rough estimate.
Gotcha.
But there's just
I didn't even
there's
know
a
there was
lot.
weapons. I thought it was all waifus.
No,
Yeah.
because I've seen the person who helped us start the podcast, Nags21. He played it on stream, I believe, and he only rolled gachas, and he got like a ton of weapons. I remember being like, man, that must really suck.
You get a lot. Okay, so funny thing about that, I'm at a point in Genshin where I have a lot of characters. I don't have the better weapons. I want weapons in this game because my character, like, I have some characters that are like really, really great and awesome and stuff, but like I can't bring out the full potential unless I get some weapons, which is why there are some clips on my channel, on my Twitch channel, where I pop the frick off for getting like specific weapons for characters, and I like cry whenever I get like certain characters because I don't care about them anymore. I don't need them anymore because weapons are actually like really big. If you get a good 5-star weapon, which is 5-star is the best rarity in the game, you can even put that on a 4-star character and have them deal tons of damage.
Okay. Also, I'm not sure if we said hello to you, Zero. Hello.
Hey Zero, what's up?
Also, gacha. Genshin Impact is famous, if I'm not mistaken, for having an awful gacha rate, right?
I can't really. Is it terrible? I have just bad luck. Actually, earlier last night, I accidentally pulled the newest 5-star character without doing it, and the game has this pity system. I guess I'll briefly explain the pity system. You basically can pull as much as you want, and then you get up to you're guaranteed to get a 5-star if you reach up to 90 pulls, I believe. But starting at 75 or 70 pulls or 75 pulls, the chance of you getting a 5-star increases after every single pull. So most people get a 5-star between pulls, maybe like 75 all the way up to 80, and then some poor people, some like sad individuals may need to wait all the way until 90 to get that 5-star.
Some poor
But-
people.
Yeah, I was.
Are you included in that?
I am included, and I am so sad sometimes. There are streams, you know those are like, you know those times where you're trying for something and then you finally get it, and in normal circumstances you're like, yes, I got it, let's go. But then there are some situations where you're like, oh, finally I got it.
Yeah.
Like you're not even happy anymore. You're just relieved that you finally got it. That happened multiple times on stream
Like
for me,
so
and I'm
much
kind of sad.
time went into that. I
So
just
many
believe it's fucking
resources.
over now.
Yeah, so many resources go into it, and
I
I'm
felt
just
that
so
during
sad.
Pokemon.
But yeah, I recently just got Ito, on the newest character in Genshin, on like 40 pulls, which I'm used to getting 5 stars at like 80 pulls. That's what I was aiming for. I don't want Ito. I'm so salty. Sorry, I'm just so salty because I didn't want Ito, and I thought that I was going to not get him. So that's why I decided to pull, but like I guess I have him now. I don't care for him at all, but yeah, that's my gacha experience recently.
All right.
So, if say hypothetically I was to download this game, would it be like how good are my chances if I decide to be a free-to-play player?
You can be a free-to-play player, no problem whatsoever. I know some people who don't think that you can, but I have played with all of the characters that you're able to pull, even from like the standard banner, which is just like the normal banner that isn't like the special grade up banner or whatever. So you can just play through it normally, perfectly fine. Nux, defected, who decided it was a great idea for what? To not invite.
You see, there's this thing I do called any guest is allowed to join, but you didn't say you wanted to join, so that's on you. I tell all of our guests, and this goes for both Izuki and Kira, I'll say it again probably at the end of the stream. Sorry, let me sit up. You're allowed to join any of our streams that you want, as long as you give me a heads up ahead of time, and you can see what we're going to talk about in the NightThemedRave Discord podcast chat. We have the pinned message where we have every episode listed.
Ooh, exciting.
And,
Can I admit a quick embarrassing fact?
go ahead, man.
I didn't realize until just reading the message in the Discord right now that NTR is a porn term.
Did you not know that?
Nice,
I'll see
solid,
myself
solid.
out.
You did not notice what I introduced everyone as when I was like joining us on the casting couch.
Is that why it's called Casting Couch?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
That's
god.
another porn reference.
Well, I got that one.
We're
You
very
know-
say-so
Yeah, they,
here,
think
I have to
they
say.
thought it was a good idea.
Did you know
Why
that
am
we
I on
also...
this, series? I'm the most say-so.
Thought it
one
was a
here.
good idea. I don't agree with it, but they kind of just went with it anyway.
We also stream this on Wednesdays, which is Hump Day, because that's another porn reference.
Oh, I didn't
Makes
catch
sense, makes
that.
sense.
This keeps on getting better and better. Yeah, this all started with a gang of 7 people listening to music in Nexus VCs,
I did see
And
that.
now
I
this-
actually joined in a few times there.
God,
and
yeah,
now
I
this
remember.
happened.
Yeah, that's what happened from that. This is the
Then we
That-
made a
this is
porn
the result.
Discord server for hentai
Oh, yeah.
and other stuff, and then and then we
correction.
did a
I
podcast.
made that.
Yeah, Karma was like, "Hey guys, let's do a podcast." All right, let's do it.
Well, okay then.
And now we have a
So
podcast
anyways,
that's running 29 episodes strong.
Yeah.
Damn, look at this.
Hell yeah.
And we've only messed up really bad on one episode, and it was the first episode because I forgot to hit record.
Yeah, he did.
Solid.
So
solid,
that
He
nice.
never
that
recorded
episode
the
is
first
lost to
episode.
time.
Yeah,
It
the
could be like that.
episode where Nags rated us is fucking lost.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, I was there on that podcast. That was fun.
Yeah.
When is Kira gonna flex his 10K account? I don't have a 10K account.
I don't know about
I
that.
have-
Did
I don't
Gekko
have all the
and, like, Claws?
characters.
Do
I
you
don't have
have
all the
the only?
characters.
Okay, wait. I actually have a question for you because you know all the characters at least somewhat. I
Yeah.
imagine. How many femboys are there?
Oh, there's quite a few. There is.
I only know
obviously.
Yeah, Venti is the
There
one I
is
know.
a character called Shinsho. I think that's how you pronounce it, Shinsho. I call him Waterboy because it's easier to just say it.
Waterboy.
But he's pretty femboy.
What is happening in our chat?
Our
don't
mods
worry
are
about it,
abusing the
it's just rap.
powers.
It's just
I
rapid.
can see that.
Not as much as there should be. I'll say that. Those are the two that comes to mind right now.
Okay. Okay. Next question. Unless Monkey or Karma have yeah, Monkey or Karma. Do you guys have a question you want to ask before I continue?
Give me all the questions. I love
had my
answering
question.
questions. I'll be
Can we
honest.
talk about Genshin hate for a minute?
Oh, dude, I can
sure.
contribute to that.
Also, quick answer to Zero. I am AR-58. AR-58. So yes, I'm addicted to the game and I play it a lot.
Apparently, Raph also has a question. Go ahead and type your question.
I've never touched the game.
Also, yeah, we haven't played the game really. Favorite Genshin cat girl.
I've never
girl?
touched the game.
Isn't there like
There's
only one?
I
Diona.
have no idea what you... I have
Ito.
no idea who you were talking about. I don't know any of them.
Ito.
Uh,
That's my
I
favorite
only
cat
know
girl.
few characters by name because of images on Reddit.
Of course.
I only know
I
characters
know
by
because
name because of the porn.
cosplayers.
Kaching isn't
We're
a
all
cat
in very
girl,
different
but
camps
sure.
Listen, I can't help it that the people, like, every fucking artist I follow on Twitter plays Genshin. And it's like, whenever a new character's released, that's all I see for like a week.
Let's go. Alright, before anyone asks me, my favorite character is Hu Tao. I love Hu Tao. I pulled for C1 Hu Tao, and she's amazing, and I love her so much. Alright, there we are.
Okay. I have a question now for
But I
you.
only really know Mona, Lisa, and
He is a Hu Tao simp. Can confirm. I can't even
Actually-
deny it.
How many rolls did you have to do to get here now?
Oh, you don't want to know.
I'm about to make you insanely pissed. I got her on my first roll.
I hate you. I hate you so much. I've done Hu Tao rolls 2 times on my streams. The first time I missed 50-50 and I went I literally did like 100 and something rolls on one night because I got D-Luke. I lost 50-50, which is the pity system you can... Okay, I don't want to explain it. I missed 50-50 and got a D-Luke, and then I was like so pissed, and then I got all the way into a Hu Tao, so I spent like 120 pulls so I could get her, and I was just like, ah my gosh. And then recently Hu Tao got a rerun, and I did a stream for that, and I spent basically all of my resources to get her. I managed to get her, and then I also managed to get her weapon. So I'm happy with the outcome, but the journey was a nightmare.
Alright,
You know,
we're about to talk about Genshin hate, but I want to ask you a question
Oh, yeah,
before we
let's
get
go.
to this. Kira,
Uh-huh.
overall, are you happy with the game?
I'm extremely happy with the game. Not only as the game, not only as just the game itself being, okay. In general, I'm like not too picky on a lot of things. I know lots of people get angry about like the most minute details and stuff. I have spent a lot of time playing the game, and I have a lot of fun playing the game. And for a free game, I cannot. I have no right to complain about playing this game. Not only that, but I can say I have made a lot of really close friends through this game, and also some friendships that I lost. I revived because they started playing this game as well. So it's not only that this game is a fun game to play, but for me, it is a game that got me back into just like being able to talk and make friends. So that's that. So I have a big history with this game, just beyond it being a game.
Okay,
But yeah,
and
I
then,
understand some Genshin hate. I understand Genshin hate. Like I have both. I'm on both sides of the thing. So we can talk about that.
yeah, Monkey, let's start by talking about that Genshin hate you wanted to talk about now.
I mean, it's known that like online Genshin Impact gets a lot of hate. I think if you go on the Apple App Store, like the reviews for like the stars on
Okay,
it are
you want me
pretty
to explain
fucking low.
that? You want me to explain that? Because I actually know what happened and what's going on.
Sure.
Long
Wasn't that
sto-
because of one specific event?
It happened because long story short, it happened recently for the Genshin Impact 1 year anniversary, and MiHoYo, the people who made the Genshin Impact, have decided that for their 1 year anniversary special, whoa, they barely delivered on anything. They barely brought anything to the table other than a few Genshin polls and then just a few small things that they would probably do any other time. And everyone was just like, this is the 1 year anniversary. There has to be something that you give to us that is amazing. Lots of people are saying you should give us a free 5-star. You should give us more stuff and more things and whatnot. But they're just like, no, it's fine. We're gonna just give you maybe like we're gonna give you like this short online concert and just a few things here and there, and a lot of people found that extremely lazy, so they decided to review bomb on the Apple Store and also on the Android Play Store, or the Google Play Store, so that it could be like to tell them like, hey guys, give us something or else we will like make this game like seem a lot worse than it actually is. And I just find that completely stupid. I just think that a lot of them, like sure, I get it. It's a 1 year anniversary. They expect a lot of stuff, but like personally, I'm just happy with the game. They don't owe us anything. I don't think. Like it's just a game, you know.
They're just salty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're salty. Some of them wants more better gacha rates and whatnot, but like obviously no one's gonna be 100% happy. Like you're not gonna please everyone with no matter what decision you make.
Yeah.
Do I wish that they gave us more stuff? Obviously, I want more stuff in the game. I wish I could get some 5-stars in the game and whatnot, but like I don't really like I can't really say too much.
Mhm.
So.
I could talk about why I hate Genshin.
All right, go ahead. Let's do it.
It's owned by Tencent and is the worst company in the world.
Yes.
That is fair. That is fair.
That is also another thing that
it's
a lot
another
of people
reason-
really dislike.
in the world.
It's another reason why I hate fucking League of Legends and Blizzard, because they all got bought by Tencent. And I would say there's a very obvious trend of when your company gets bought by Tencent and when the game becomes absolute garbage.
Yeah, I see that. Actually, I have a friend who stopped playing the game, similar because of like a similar reason, for that. But
I wasn't
yeah.
sure how long you guys want me to spend talking about Tencent, but I can give an example of why I hate them.
Go ahead.
Alright, let me go back to the chat.
Go for it.
So the main reason why Tencent sucks okay, so there's 3 reasons I have. The first one is that they basically are a monopoly. And the reason that that's a problem is because companies are not growing the way that they should, and they don't have to be innovative like they used to be when they're all owned by the same company.
Yep,
The other
I agree.
thing is censorship. This really came out during the Hong Kong protests, and anything related to like skulls they like to censor because in China they don't like to show like death and things like that.
I
like
also wanted to
skulls.
bring up in Genshin itself, anytime there is a like a date that is kind of shoot, I don't know how to say it. Like for example, the Communist Party like the day that they were made or something like that. I forget what example, but similar days, like days similar to that in Genshin, you are not allowed to change your status.
What do you
because,
mean? What is status?
There's a thing in Genshin where you have a status and you could say whatever you want about the game.
Oh.
You just say, you could say something. No, you could just say something that people are gonna be able to see. If you go on like your friends list,
They, like, they
it
wanna
says
avoid
their
trolls,
name.
essentially.
It says their name and then it says like something that people want to say, whether it be good or bad or whatever.
Yeah, I
And
know what
there
you mean by
is-
status now. We have that on Discord too.
Yeah. basically during those days where there's something significant that happens in China or the CCP or whatever, you are not allowed to change that whatsoever. In addition to that, a lot of terms, a lot more. The censorship in Genshin chat is like the most stupid thing in the world. Sometimes I have conversations with people and I just need to tell them, hey, can you rephrase this because you got censored completely? Because the censorship in like, I cannot even play the game multiplayer with people unless I message them on Discord beforehand, get in a call, or type in Discord, because typing in the game, like, you can just say a normal sentence, and then no matter how you put together the words, even if there's spaces in between it, if there is a bad word or a word that is banned by I guess MiHoYo or whatever, it's just gonna be gone. Like, it's gonna be censored, even if it's like part of another word. So yeah, the censorship in there is kind of annoying. Fortunately, I don't use multiplayer too much, so it doesn't really affect me.
Another direct instance of this is Tencent. They got their hands on Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, did they?
And there was a very large update that removed a lot of content that was previously in the game, such as just skulls, like spray paint, I think it was. Like, you could put sprays on walls, I think? I don't remember. This was like a year and a half ago. And basically they removed a bunch of content, and the entire community was like, what the fuck? Like, there is a character dedicated to having a skull on her face or whatever, or like having like cosmetics that are like death, and they all got changed or removed. And the thing is, the company can't really say no to this, because Tencent owns so much of the company. If Tencent pulls out, the company that makes the game or whatever, or TV show or whatever have you, could just collapse without the monetary stabilization.
So basically, they just are trying to censor everything that they don't like in the video game industry, as much.
Not even video game industry, just every industry, because Tencent owns both video games and other shit as well.
Yeah, they own a lot of shit.
It's actually really surprising how much they own.
For an example, they own Riot Games, Epic Games, and Activision Blizzard. And Ubisoft. Yes.
I didn't know they owned Epic.
Yeah, they own Fortnite.
I'm surprised they let the Assassin's Creed games go through.
No, actually, one of the things on the Wikipedia article I was reading under Tencent's controversies is there was a time they tried to censor something from Fortnite, and the Fortnite, CEO basically spoke up and went, hey, I know you own 40% of our company, but go fuck yourself. I'm not gonna promote this thing that they wanted them to promote, or it was like the Hong Kong protests or something like that.
You know, say what you want about Fortnite and Epic Games, but like, they don't take shit from anyone.
Not even Apple, yeah, but that's for a different episode.
Yeah, they don't take shit. I still don't like the game.
Yeah, I don't like the game, but their marketing is
I'm a sucker for lore.
I mean, to be fair,
even have
Epic
investments in like Discord too, and like Roblox and whatnot. It's
oh
crazy.
yeah.
I'm a whore for the Fortnite lore, so don't talk to me.
Yeah, there is Fortnite lore.
Fortnite lore?
Yeah, there is.
There's a surprisingly large amount.
Oh, here we go.
If you tell me there is like as much lore as there is in the Elder Scrolls universe, then I might consider playing it.
Not that
I'm
much.
not playing it.
There's lore, but there's not that much lore.
No.
It's still a battle royale.
To a guy that used to be able to name every single Septim Emperor in chronological order.
Yeah, you're crazy. By the way, we never talked about it. I need to talk to you guys about that
not
episode.
Even I can do that. That's impressive.
Monkey, by chance, did you look at the one video I sent?
What?
The Legacy of Kain episode?
I need to look at it.
I want you specifically to look at it. If
yet.
you can absorb half of the information, I would love to do an episode on that game, or the series. But that's a long video to watch, and it has so much lore. You would love it. Either way, though, that's again for another episode. Apologies for the...
Let's go
tangent. Yeah, it's tangent.
I mean, we are gonna be... I'm gonna have a 2-week break.
Oh yeah, we also need to do a break for probably Christmas as well, so...
Is Christmas on the?
Christmas is on a
Oh, no.
Sunday or Saturday.
Yes, we can record on the 22nd and the 29th.
Either way, we'll talk about this later. That was the game is owned by Tencent section. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
Oh, Spiff has a question.
Yeah, sure.
How many 5 stars do I have? Let's see. 1, 2. I have the game open up, by the way. That's why I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 out of 17, 18, 19, 19 characters. There's 19 5 stars, I believe.
So you have all of them.
If I have a lot of them. I'm only missing Ayaka, which I'm sad I missed. Zhongli, Albedo, Zhao, Tartaglia, and Chi-Chi. I'm missing Chi-Chi. Guys, someone give me Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi from Dragon
Oh,
Ball?
you did Chi-Chi.
How are you missing Goku's wife?
Yeah, unfortunate. But there's a meme in the community where Chi-Chi is always the one who ruins 50-50. And even Spiff apparently has Chi-Chi. Apparently everyone has Chi-Chi and I don't. It's just a meme in the community that everyone keeps getting a million Chi-Chis. I have a friend who has who got Chi-Chi no, not 6 times, like 3 times or something like that, or 3 or 4 times, and I have none. And I'm just like, come on, give me at least one, I beg of you.
Yeah.
Is Chi-Chi is basically Chi-Chi like Noble's Diluc?
Yeah, and also guess what? It's also my Diluc. I have 3 Dilucs. I don't want Diluc. But yeah, I don't know. I'm salty for Diluc. I'm extremely salty for Diluc. A fun fact: the first time I ever swore on my YouTube or on my Twitch channel, was when I got Diluc and I cussed him out. I was just like, "F you, Diluc." That moment got clipped and put into Genshin highlight videos.
Nice.
I'm just like, well, of course, yes. The one time that I got super angry and swore on stream is in these highlight videos. Great, because my friend was like, "Wait a minute, Kira, you're in this video." I'm just like, "Oh no."
That's like the most painful thing you can hear someone say for a content creator. Hey, you're in this popular video. Oh no, what did I do wrong?
Oh god.
What the fuck did I do?
I'd be honored to do something that wrong.
What the fuck happened in
Right?
the Dragon Gang VC Discord?
And what?
Are you guys in the Dragon Gang Discord?
No, I'm not. I left that a long time ago.
I don't look at
Half
it.
of this Discord is Gilgamesh
yes.
step on me, Mira Jane step on me, Albedo step on me, Emilia step on me, Jibril step on me. Half of the people are there want people to step on them now.
Okay.
Interesting.
I mean,
That's
is anyone
new.
getting stepped on?
No.
That's the priority question.
Of course not. They're all nerds.
I have no idea.
Fairy tale happened. Oh boy.
I have 2
Anyways,
more
so-
questions. Monkey, did you have anything
Yes.
else to talk about for the critique of Genshin?
I mean, the only reason why I took it out of my phone is because it took like 11 gigs.
Yeah, it's a massive game. I actually have a friend who has an iPhone, and her half her phone is Genshin. That's
was like,
that's
no, fuck
like
that.
it.
Oh yeah, also I didn't even completely mention, Tencent is a Chinese-owned company, and the Chinese government is probably one of the worst governments in the world currently, if not
Yeah,
the worst.
yeah.
So they almost
very, very
definitely are collecting private information.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
No, totally.
Yeah, I like how none of us even fucking disagree with what I said. That's just how common. It is
that's like-
mind-boggling.
That's common
fucking
knowledge.
no.
That's it's just so sad too. I have a friend who quit the game because of it, and
Purposely try not to mention certain things, because I just don't want to deal with it.
yeah,
True.
I don't like
same.
dealing with
I
things.
feel like Izuki and Karma are being really quiet this episode.
That's because they don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah.
Because
Meanwhile, I'm here blabbing my mouth.
No,
What did you
that's
say?
that's kind of what's
Okay,
gonna
okay.
happen.
Yeah.
It's also my
I
own
played
phone.
I'm a
so,
story game player, so
You know, Azuki, if you want to come on to
okay, Genshin's story is actually okay. Well, it is a kind of a mess, but the
No,
story of Genshin actually does.
this is one of my
capture.
questions: is what is the plot about? Because I know roughly, but I've only seen the intro schematic.
There's a lot. Okay, the ultimate plot, like the overarching plot of the entire thing is that you are trying to find your sibling because you got separated in the beginning of the game. But then you get diverged. You get like a bunch of like branching paths. You go to like the different like locations in the game, and you basically need to like solve their problems. It's like a typical JRPG like storyline. You try to find someone, or you try to go do something, and then whenever you get to a location, they're like, oh yeah, we can help you, however we have like a lot of problems here too. And then you're like, okay, I guess I'm a nice person, I'll go help you. And then it's like, okay, cool, now that you helped us, now that you helped us, go to a different here's a place that you can go to the next location.
But this place can help these people next.
Yeah, so that's
So
happened
it's-
multiple times, but there are things that happen in the overarching theme, in the overarching thing, that changed, that kind of like makes things a little bit more interesting, and it's kind of what's trying to keep me back into like lots of the story aspects in the game. But I will say that one of the biggest appeals to me in the game is less so the story and more on the characters and how the characters are
Yeah, because
just like to contribute.
every character
thing.
has their own like story, right?
Yeah. All the characters are linked to each other, but like they all have their own story, and it's just really fascinating to see how each of them like work together and whatnot. Because there are some like characters that have specific relationships that are just really interesting to dive into, and that you sometimes see like referenced in other storylines, and it's just really cool to see like throwbacks and stuff and things. So
Okay.
that's really nice.
I have.
It, like, oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Izuki. No, please.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, as someone who has been attracted to Genshin for a long time, but hasn't actually like delved very into it, that is the story, the scope of it are like kind of two of the biggest, other than the waifus, of course, are like the biggest things that have drawn me to the game per se. Like I appreciate the aspect that it has a story and that it has like an expansive open world. Like in a gacha game, that seems like mind-blowing to me.
Yeah. This game actually, for the first like little bit of me playing it, I actually considered it like it's so much more than just a gacha game. When people call Genshin a gacha game, big quotes, it's just like it's the most actually I do want to talk a little bit about something too with that. It's the most like it's a gacha game on another level, to say, in my opinion, because there's so much stuff you could do. It's the most non-gacha game I have ever played, and that also caused a lot of controversy. Because if you guys don't know, if you guys don't play gacha games, there is a limiter for how often you can play the game. In most games, it is like some sort of stamina that you're only able to play a certain period of time. I think in like Arknights, the limiting factor is your sanity, and you're not able to play stages unless you have enough sanity to play the game. You don't really have that in Genshin. You could play the game as much as you want, but the limiting factor is a thing called resin. And for the first little bit of the game coming out, a lot of people complained that there was not enough resin to do specific things. Like you could use resin mainly in the game to farm for characters, to farm for resources to make your character stronger and whatnot. And a lot of people said that I came onto the game, I log into the game, I spend my resin, I do my dailies, and that's it. And then I want to play more, but I can't. And as a person who played a lot of gacha games before, I'm just saying, like, that's what a gacha game is. You play the game a little bit so that you can get on with your day, and then after that you could come back maybe later on in the day to spend however much resin you have left. It's not a game that you are supposed to play for. Like, gacha games are not games that you're supposed to play for extended period of times unless you are someone who spends money on it. It's a game that you're supposed to, like, sometimes you wake up in the morning, you open up your gacha game, play it a little bit while you get ready for work, and then after that you go on with your day. But a lot of people
If you're
didn't
still-
realize that.
Keep going as a free player. You just got to work the system, baby.
You just have to play around with it. And a lot of people didn't realize that because it is such a difference. It's just such an evolution of gacha games. It's like it's not like any other gacha game that you have played
Again, I think
before.
that also ties into the fact that it looks and feels so similar to Breath of the Wild. People want to sit
Yes.
down and play the full-fledged game, not realizing that there's a limiter.
Yes, that's what a lot of people need to realize. The gacha games have a limiter. This game has a limiter, because like even early on, you are gated by your level, your adventure rank, to play specific parts of the main story. I remember when I first played, once you get to I think around level AR 20 or whatever, you kind of don't have anything to do in the game except like do the standard dailies until you do that enough to play to unlock the next part of the story. And they do this so that people don't like speedrun the game instantly and then realize that, oh, this is not a finished game, we don't have all of the story in this game. So because like
I was also
if you
going to
guys
ask
didn't
that,
know-
is there an
Oh, yeah,
ending?
go ahead. Not yet. No,
Okay.
we are not even close. From the look of the scope of the game, based on like leaks and lots of people talking about some stuff, we are probably maybe a 10th of the way there. We're so far off,
Got it.
but the game needs to find a way to get people to continue playing the game long enough for them to actually get those out. But the problem with when the game first came out is that a lot of people wanted to try to speedrun the game, me included. Within a week I got up to 20 adventure rank levels, or like less than a week, like a couple days I got to AR 20 25 or whatever. And the game is not meant to be played like that in any way, shape, or form, because the game is meant for you to have kind of a slower burn for the thing, so that the game doesn't feel like there's nothing to be able to play. Like right now, I'll be honest, I sometimes forget to play Genshin because I have nothing to do in the game. I've done everything I can do in the game except for like a few things that I'm just kind of, I'll be honest, kind of lazy on. But if I did play it, then I would have nothing to play.
Yeah.
I know a friend, Super Blaze. He got basically everything in the game, and he's like scraping like the small things to 100% the game. He's trying to collect every single chest, and at that point, it's extremely boring and like mind-numbing to play the game.
But that's if
it's
you put
not
in
that
so many
fun.
hours.
That's not fun. That's not the fun aspect of the game that a lot of people will say. Like Spiff mentioned earlier, when you get a new area, you can stay on for hours because there's a lot of new, like the big updates that introduces a new area. You could play that for hours, but once you get past that, you could like speedrun it. Like stay on the game for so long, but once you get past that, the amount of time you would need to wait after that point and the next big update is the slowest, most boring thing that you can possibly think. I like whenever I play Genshin
with
now.
all gacha though.
That is the problem with a lot of gacha, because a lot of people go at their own pace, and a lot of people go faster than others, and then complain that there's nothing to do. So yeah, look, Jean
I know.
mentioned every journey has its final day. Don't rush, and a lot of people do rush.
I know that not in Genshin, but in Seven Deadly Sins, like I've
Honestly, that was a
forced
lot
myself
of
to
my
pace
problem.
myself. Yeah, like I've forced myself to pace myself because I wasn't even attempting to, but I have somehow farmed so many stamina pots that like I could probably play the game indefinitely and never run out of stamina.
Oh, you
Oh
have
yeah,
that
that's
too?
me. That's me in a lot of games too. Like even
I've
like
gotta have
yeah.
like over 1,000 stamina pots.
Oh yeah, that was me with like the Konosuba game, Cookie Run, Arknights back in the day. Like I had
Also
so
use
much
Rave, yeah.
over the cap because it says, hey, you have this out of like 40 is the max, but I had 999 out of 40 sometimes because of how much they early on in the game they like give you things. You have that little honeymoon phase at the start of all the gacha where they give you everything and more than you want and more than you need. But once you
yeah, gotta
pass
get
that
more.
honeymoon phase, that's when you realize, oh, I'm bored of this game now, because there's nothing to do. And you need to pace yourselves to be able to to not reach that. Unfortunately for me, that's not the gamer I am. I am a person who rushes things. But Genshin, fortunately for me, a lot of people find it boring, but I don't know. I'll be completely honest. I have no idea why I stuck with Genshin for this long for the stuff that I do. But I go around trying to 100% everything and all things and whatnot. So it's a surprise why I still played it. But things always just grab me back into the game. New characters, new stuff, and things like that.
Yeah. I have one last
Honestly,
question.
that was a lot of my problem with Sword Art Online integral factor. Like, I got to a point where the only thing I could do was the 5 daily missions, which were the same things over and over again.
Yeah.
I would just do those for, like, I would just continuously do them because I could do nothing else. I had to level up my character to continue with the story stuff, with the story. And when you get to like level 50, like, it takes forever to level up your character. Like, you have to get like 10,000 experience points, and you just don't get that much experience points for, you know. You have to
Fun
do
thing
daily
about
missions
so
forever.
yeah, in Genshin, like I mentioned, the maximum level is level 60. Now the amount of XP you gain is like about the same throughout the whole thing. Now in Genshin, the amount of time it takes to go from level 1 to level 55 is extremely tiny compared to how much XP you need to go from 55 to 56, then 56 to 57. The let's say you go from level 50, you like go from level 1 all the way to level 50, and like I have a friend who got to level 50 in a matter of like a month. He spent so much time on the game. In a month, he managed to get to level 50. To go from 50 to 55, it took him another like 3 months. To go from 55 to 56, that took about the exact same amount of time to go from level 50 to 55. It's
Wow.
crazy.
It really is insane. And
Yeah.
I needed to get to level 60, and I was level 58, and it just, every daily mission you do, you only get 100 experience points. And there's 5 of them per day, and you can, once you get to like where I was, you can only do those daily missions until the next event. That was it.
Yes.
That sucks.
We need to end the stream shortly, by the way. So if you guys have
Can
any
I
closing
mention something?
statements, go ahead.
I wanna. This is something I actually looked into. Do you know where the name Paimon comes from?
No.
No.
Can't say I
Paimon
do.
is one of the kings of hell, more obedient to Lucifer than other kings.
Oh,
Are.
fun. Nice.
So it's not
So
food
Paimon
rations.
is the written Paimon is one of the kings of hell.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Seems like a really accurate representation.
Exactly.
I actually didn't know that, so thank you for the knowledge.
Paimon is depicted as a man with an effeminate face, wearing a precious crown, riding a dromedary. Before him, he's basically followed by demons that plays trumpet. But the first part is interesting. Paimon is depicted as a man with an effeminate face, wearing a precious crown.
Yeah. And Paimon looks like food.
Isn't there like a meme about? Wasn't there like a meme about that Paimon like being immersed in food or something?
Oh,
When
yeah,
I
no.
The
first
game like
discovered
throws
Genshin,
that down your throat.
Yep.
I got curious and was like, what happens if I search Paimon on Nentai and I found a lot of vor?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There's a lot of Paimon vor.
Alright, so
Hell
we said
yeah.
that we have to end streams.
Yeah, we gotta end stream soon.
So who are we
Oh,
waiting?
Spiff asked a question for me. I guess anyone. Which character is your favorite among the males?
Venti.
I do like Venti a lot, but recently Kazuha has been my favorite. Absolutely love Kazuha. Not only because he's amazing on my team, but I just really like his design. Also, I'm Canadian, and he has a lot of maple stuff on him.
Also, we're gonna raid
Was one
Izuki
fucking
Umbra
Canadian
because
sentence
Izuki is
from one
streaming.
Canadian to another.
I am. I mean, I guess starting soon, technically, but
Yeah, that's great. We can do our goodbyes now.
You didn't let me time to.
Too bad. We gotta go. Zuki's got a stream in 1.5 minutes.
okay. That's 1.5 minutes of content.
Nah, you didn't let me time to do this. To put in chat with the NTR raid.
Yeah, we're not raiding yet. It's okay. We have like 30 seconds.
Yeah, crazy.
Either way, this has been the NTR podcast on our episode about Genshin Impact.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you, Kira, for absolutely
joining
carrying
us.
this episode, and thank you, Izuki, for also joining us, even though he
Anytime.
didn't play the game.
Sorry, I'm useless.
We need to bring back Izuki on another episode that he's actually able to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my own fault. I'm sorry. You know, the souls have been wild in lately. End of the year, you know, it's a rough time.
I have an idea on an
If
episode I
it's
would
just
like
You
to
are on
talk
the
to you about
NTR
later.
If you are on the NTR Discord, we can give you the podcast guest role, and you can look at our next episodes coming up.
Yes.
I want to
Alright.
see the topics because this was really fun. I'll be honest. I want to see if there's anything else that I could like contribute to.
Absolutely. If you join the NTR Discord, I will give you the role.
I
and you
am
can
on.
look.
I am in the Discord since the creation of it. I'm pretty sure.
Let's cancel that
I mean,
raid
I'm-
real quick.
Not
There,
since
well,
the
I'm in
creation.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
not since the
you
creation,
told
but since we went live.
Since you told everyone about it.
Yeah. So, this has been Raven, Azuki, Kira, Monkey, and Karma, and we hope you guys all have a good night. I posted the links, so everyone have a good night.
Bye.
And give us your money.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys. See you soon if you stick
Bye-bye.
it